We have Senior Cruz. He's a long-time right here at DeVry. He helped build the place, lay the foundation, etc. And we have in the back one of our high school presenters. You probably seen her beautiful face around, Miss Jessica Green. So we all welcome you to DeVry. So while we're here, number one, keep in mind, this is an educational facility where people are learning things. So as you're going through the hall, please keep your voices down. All right? Other than that, it's going to be very informal. You're going to have a lot of fun here. You're going to learn some things about yourself, learn some things about DeVry, and more importantly, why are you guys here today? Anybody tell me why you're here? Anybody? Have you had to be here? What did you say? Have fun. Okay, what you plan to take away from today? Well, that's good, though. What you plan to take away?
It gives us an experience of college without fully going into it. It just gives us a little bit of life experience.
Okay. Excellent. What else?
Gives us an opportunity to scout out college.
Excellent. They got coats on from the
Yeah, they got
over there.
That's what did it.
But that's very good because we have some crazy stuff sometimes when we talk to students.
One of the reasons why Mr. Samuel is asking that question is, number one, we were very impressed, and I already told your instructor. I've been doing field trips for 3 years now, and in 3 years of me doing this, I've never, ever had a school walk out of the bus with such excellence. So right there, you guys set the tone on that.
Yay.
Okay.
Great job, guys.
To give you an idea why that is so important for me, myself and Mr. Salmon got here at 8 o'clock this morning. We will be here until 9 o'clock at night. Okay? So for us to be here, sometimes it's kind of tough, and we do so many filters throughout the year. So to see a school walk out, all in line, unity, you guys smiling, having fun, right off the bat, and I already told you instructors that now we're charged, and we're definitely going to try to bring it to you guys. But the reason why I was also very impressed with some of the answers you guys gave, a lot of times people, what they say is, oh, we're here for the free pizza. Oh, we're here to da-da-da-da. We want to skip class. I don't want to take my chem class, whatever the case may be. But the reason why he's asking you, why are you here, I need you to understand one thing. I love DeVry, been with DeVry for a while. It's been a blessing for me and my family. But when you leave here today, our goal, Mr. Salen, Ms. Green, Mrs. Green, and myself, is to get you to understand the value of an education. If you come to DeVry, phenomenal. If you don't, good. It's okay. You need to understand the value of getting an education, whether getting a college degree, going to a tech school, going into the military, do something. One of the things that I always try to challenge the students, and I ask a couple of questions to get you thinking. I want to make sure, outside of learning that Mr. Cruz is the cutest, smallest advisor you've ever seen, that you've learned something coming out of DeVry today. And the main thing is the power of an education. Right now in this country, how many individuals do you think, percentage-wise, have a bachelor's degree? You're really, really close.
Oh, I was going to say 27.
Too low.
26.
I think
Oh, wait.
Higher.
28, my bad.
Higher.
30.
Who said 30? If you're going to round the money.
I'm going to dispute it. I'm going to go with him 27.
You too.
I'm sorry, my man.
And Bob, to give you an idea, the analogy that I use, and I know Mr. Gregg is tired of this because we've done this so long, I'm a big Walmart guy. I love Walmart so much that I bought a house behind Walmart. You don't believe me? I'll give you my cell phone so you can call my wife. I love Walmart so much, I bought a house, and the reason why I bring up the issue of Walmart, next time you're at Walmart, count 10 people. For every 10 people that you see at Walmart, at the mall, 3 of them will have a bachelor's degree. If you're a minority in this room, count half. So 1.5 to 2 students have a degree in this country. That's a bachelor's. That's not including, the number gets a lot less if it's a master's or a PhD. Number 2, right now, obviously you guys have a lot of seniors that are graduating from Leesburg or that are already graduated. Let's say 100 students graduated from Leesburg. We all went off to colleges, Florida State, FSU, DeVry, University of Miami. What percentage of those students are going to be back home in less than a year? Give me a number. What'd you say? Too low. When you're close. 40. Way too low.
7.
You said 80.
80.
About 70%.
wow.
So 70% of the students that go off to go to college, listen up, about 70% of the students, when they go off to go to college, will be back home. This is not the right numbers. This is your uncle telling you this. You know who your uncle is? Uncle Sam, according to the Department of Labor and Statistics. So I want you to understand the valley of getting an education. There are the low percentage of people that have degrees and the high percentage of individuals that once they go off to college are coming back home. Whether it be money, picking the wrong school, picking the wrong major. Another thing I want you to learn today, please, by Almighty God, whatever college, university you decide, make sure that they have your major. I know that sounds funny, but you'd be surprised how many students contact me. Ms. Cruz, I want to go to DeVry's grade, da-da-da. Why do you want to come here? Well, I heard you got a great cosmetology program. No, I don't. What is the real reason you want to come here? Their boyfriend is here. Their girlfriend is here. Mom graduated from here. Their dad graduated, which is okay, but make sure that you're going to the right college. You're going to the right, exactly. Like I said, I know many of you will go off to state schools or schools across the country, and that's fine. I don't have any issue. Just make sure that you go for the right reason and for the right purpose.
Yep. And education, like Benny said real quick on that, very, very important. Because I was not supposed to be here. You know, I was in high school, I was a bad man. I was playing in the NFL by now. You know, however, that was my dream, but as you can see, it didn't work out. And so, even if you think you're a ball or whatever it might be, you know, education is very, very important. I'm not saying I'm not squashing anybody's dream, and achieve. However, you got to have something in case, you know, things don't work out. Maybe you might get in college, you might be a little bit too slow, you know, and the other guy's a little bit faster, you might get injured. So there's a host of reasons on why. So education is very important. Even if you do make it, you know, you got to count your change. You know, and if you're not educated, somebody else will count that money for you. And the likelihood of the math adding up at the end is not going to be good. So either way you go, whether you're trying to be a baller or you're trying to do whatever, get the education. Because once you get out there, it's going to be a feel-good thing, and you're going to put yourself in a position to make things happen for yourself, as opposed to you sitting across that desk, you know, asking people, you know, can you make it happen? So empower yourself and just make it happen, all right? Ready to roll, Ms. Cruz?
And question for you, what is the difference between having a job and having a career?
I don't know. What does job stand for, Ms. Cruz? I'm not sure. What does job
I
stand for?
want you guys to tell me the difference between having a job and having a career.
Didn't know the answer. I can tell. They popped up.
Well, a job is like something you might not, well, a job is like a place where you just go because you gotta make money, but a career is something that you wanna do and that you enjoy.
Great answer.
A job is more a short term, while a career is like a long term.
Well, you would think sometimes.
A career usually involves a college
That's
degree,
good, though.
and a job doesn't necessarily have to.
Okay. Anybody else? I had a professor when I was at UCF that got on my case really bad one day because he was telling me, Mr. Cruz, what's the difference between having a job and having a career? And I was like, the job is just going 9 to 5, working at McDonald's, and a career is something that you love and have a passion for, yada, yada, yada. He goes, wrong answer, Mr. Cruz. I'm like, okay. He's like, Mr. Cruz, I need you to spell job for me. Like, oh, J-O-B. Wrong. I was like, I'm a junior in college, about to graduate. How you try me like this? Man, you not know who I am? He was like, no, Mr. Cruz, you're wrong. Spell job for me. J-O-B. And Mr. Cruz, once again in front of the class, you're absolutely wrong. By this time, Mr. Graham will tell you, I'm short, but I'm like dynamite. I get heated really fast and get upset. I was a little bit upset. I was like, all right, can you please explain to me since I don't know how to spell and I'm a junior in college right now at UCF. A job stands for J-O-B. Just over broke. Like, Mr. Cruz, the difference between having a job and having a career is when you're so passionate about doing something, even if they never pay you to do it, you would still do it. That's why, and he used to do one thing that he emphasized to me that I tell every single one of my kids, either here in the 7 years that I've been an advisor or at my church, never go into a job because it makes a lot of money. The reason why, because if you don't love what you're doing, I guarantee you, it will show. As of today, close of business today at 9 o'clock at night, I'll probably have worked 60 hours from Monday to Thursday. How you see me today, right now, you will see me at 9 o'clock at night. Why? Because I love what I do. Nothing gives me more passion in my career than seeing one of y'all come to school 3 years later, graduate, be the first person in your family to graduate, and some of y'all making more money than mom and dad combined making coming out of college at the age of 22. And that's having a career when you have that passion. And one of the things that Mr. Graham is going to do right now is he's going to talk to you about different careers right now that are in demand throughout the country. And we call them 21st century careers.